I hang myself as soon as I get enough. No, I don't care. It's more than one way to kill yourself. I know what you told me. It's more than one way to kill yourself. Yeah.
Trying to get up and walk.
No. Y'all better knock me out. And I got a sin in my heart.
Following a traffic stop.
Yeah, I feel like nobody shouldn't get pulled over on a traffic stop and leave without an eye and get ate up by a dog.
Gainesville police said an officer trying to stop Bradley for a traffic violation 2 weeks ago. The officer said he saw contraband and believed Bradley was acting suspiciously.
Was reported missing. Deputies searched the neighborhood before they made the horrific discovery.
At that point, they found a deceased 7-year-old child in the washing machine in the garage.
Troy's mom and dad were questioned by authorities. No charges have been filed, but how did Troy end up in the washing?
Hey, y'all. Y'all know, I'm clicking the wrong damn. Okay, here we go.
Let's talk about real life issues, love and relationships. Let's have a good time with the missus, yeah, celebrities. Let's talk about current events. Let's talk about things you don't see on regular TV. So join in on PG Time. PG Time. Tune in on PG Time. PG Time. Come join us on PG Time. PG Time. Join us on PG Time. PG Time. Yeah.
I'm on mute that time. Hey, y'all. It's your girl, the missus with the kisses. Mwah. I got my Peachy Kisses background up tonight, y'all. Got the Peachy Kisses background. I want to say welcome back, my kids. That's what I want to say. Welcome back, my kids. They have arrived. They have arrived. They just got here tonight. So that's one of the reasons why I was a little late. But it's all good. My babies is here. I'm so happy that they're back. Big ups to my mother. Big ups to my mom. She had them for the entire summer. I think they came home twice this year. Usually they don't come home, but they came home twice this year. So big ups to her. Not only did she keep them for the summer, but my mama, baby, my mama handicapped, okay? She walked with a cane. Baby, when I tell you my mama came over here and got the business and got to work, she came over here. She helped me sort out these clothes. I'm like, Mom, I'm just so overwhelmed. I don't know what to do. It's just so many clothes. My kids got so many clothes, y'all. It's ridiculous. And a lot of them are too little. So my mom said, don't worry about it, baby. Don't even worry about it. Just we're going to put them all in these bags, and I'll take them home. And they was in garbage bags now. She said she'll take them home, and what she's going to do is just go through them, see what they can wear and what they can't wear, and we'll go from there. And y'all, I think it was like 5 or 6 bags, and we're still not done yet. Okay? Okay. So let's get started, y'all. I have a show for y'all tonight. Oh, before we get started, I know y'all saw that Justice for Miss Shiana. Baby, they weren't playing no games with us. They weren't playing no games with them white folks, baby. They, the damn police officer, y'all. The damn police officer, explicit language. Y'all know it's explicit language, and allegedly. But the police officer allegedly shot the doggone man, the black man. in front of his mama. In front of his mama and in front of the preacher. The preacher. Not the bishop that was supposed to come on tonight, not him, but the preacher, okay? Now, before y'all say, oh my gosh, the missus got something on her face, no, that's a bump. I don't want y'all to think that it's food. But have a bump on my face. I'm just like, oh. But I didn't want to come on, but I said, I got to. So we're going to go ahead and get started. And let's get started with our fair usage. Like I said, y'all, I got a show for y'all tonight, baby. Here we go.
Warning. Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 U.S.C. 107.
All right, we are back. You know we had to do our fair usage, right? Okay. Now, let's get started. Y'all, this clip right here, the child killed his friend, okay? So imagine you riding down the street as you a mama. You riding down the street and you get this phone call right here. Here we go.
He just told me that he had accidentally killed his friend and he's panicking. And I said, call 911 now. He said, no, I can't. I said, call 911 now. And then he hung up on me. And so I'm calling 911 and we are driving now.
911 calls just released this evening. You can hear a devastated and frantic mother moments after her son shot his friend to death. Police believe it was an accident. Fox 35's Dave Puglisi reports from Castleberry.
Well, Ray, we do know that police say it was a 17-year-old Isaiah Santiago that was killed during this. As you mentioned, those 911 calls are pretty chilling, but she says it was an accident as she frantically called 911.
He just told me that he had accidentally killed his friend and he's panicking.
The caller is frantically seeking help as she drives to this scene where Castleberry police spent the night. She claims her 18-year-old son called her saying he accidentally shot and killed his friend before running away.
Ma'am, he's not. He's gone. He's running. He's gone. Okay, he's gone. He's probably going to go kill himself.
The caller appears to arrive at the home on Paddock Way and tries to help 17-year-old Isaiah Santiago as he clings to life.
Tell me what to do! He was shot!
Okay, I understand. I need you to leave the room and try to go to a safe place.
I can't leave the room! He has been shot! I cannot leave the room!
The caller could be heard giving CPR and saying Isaiah was shot in the head. Paramedics tried to save him, but Isaiah didn't make it.
Please, come on, Baba. Come on, Baba. Please.
Police found the 18-year-old nearby, but he hasn't spoke to investigators yet. Investigators have also not filed any charges, but have released a statement about the importance of securing your firearms in the home. In Castleberry.
That's a sad situation, y'all. That's a sad situation to get a phone call like that. And you like, what did you just say? And he was 18, they said. I didn't catch that till tonight. He was 18 years old, so you know they may charge him. They may, because they said they haven't charged him yet. So we will see. We will see, because you know I'm keep up on that story, okay? I'm going to keep up on that story. So, y'all, I'm going to run through these clips because my babies is home. My babies is home. So I'm going to spend some time with them. They literally just got here probably about an hour ago. And I haven't spent hardly no time with them. I ain't going to even lie. So I'm going to run through these clips. But our last topic for the night, I will have to discuss that, okay? So here is the next clip. This is the 7-year-old, y'all. The 7-year-old that they found in the washing machine, okay? The washer. My son's 7. I can't see my son climbing up into no washing machine, getting in with it on, or getting in, then turning it on. I just can't see it. But I will be having a talk with him, okay? So here we go.
Discovery inside the garage of a home in Spring. Deputies say a 7-year-old boy was found dead inside of a washing machine. The medical examiner will try to figure out what caused the death of Troy Kohler.
Michelle Choi has been following this story closely. She is live this morning for us in Spring. Michelle, we're now hearing from the little boy's dad.
Yeah, that's right, Steph and Kimberly. After being questioned by detectives all day, Troy's adopted dad was dropped off here at his home late last night in a patrol car. Now, we did get to talk to him briefly here along the driveway, and I can tell you he seemed quite exhausted, and he wasn't able to tell us much about what happened to his son, 7-year-old Troy Kohler, but he did say he couldn't find the boy anywhere after returning home just before midnight Wednesday. That's when he says he noticed the home's front door was unlocked.
It's just that I came home, just like I'm going to be walking the door right now. I don't have my keys, but I put my key in the door and then the door open. But anything else after that, I don't know.
Yeah, meanwhile, Troy's mom, who was also questioned all day yesterday, didn't want to talk to us when she returned home. The Harris County Sheriff's Office says at this time, neither of them are charged with a crime. So how did this all unfold? Well, they say those parents called 911 early yesterday morning to report Troy missing. Just a few hours later, Precinct 4 deputies found his fully clothed but lifeless body inside a top-loading washing machine in the home's garage. At this point, investigators don't know how he died. Now, we were able to get some more details about little Troy's background. The Texas Department of Family Services says the couple adopted him back in 2019 after he'd been in foster care. A spokesperson also said CPS, quote, does have a history with the family, but they wouldn't say if they had an open or active case with them. We were told that information is confidential unless it's determined that little Troy's death was related to either abuse or neglect. Obviously, still a lot of questions to be answered. Reporting live in Spring, Michelle Choi, KHOU 11 News.
Homicide investigators are still looking into what or who caused the death of a 7-year-old boy in Spring. Deputies found Troy Kohler's body inside a washing machine. Adam Bennett live outside the home.
Adam, no arrests or charges at this point.
Not at this point, Ron. The parents of Kohler went downtown with investigators for an interview a while ago. They haven't come back to the home since then. Investigators, they would not tell us whether there were any signs of physical injury on the body of the boy. They did tell us, though, it's too early to say whether this is an accident. As crime scene investigators continued combing through this home on Rosegate Drive in Spring this afternoon,
it hit me because it hit him.
Kenyatta Hewitt brought her son to leave this toy in remembrance of his friend, 7-year-old Troy Kohler.
I'm hurting. My baby, he's hurting. You know, he holds things in, internalizes a lot. So whatever I felt like it took for him to get the closure that he needs, even before school starts, I was willing to do.
Deputy constables found Kohler's body inside this top-load washing machine inside his home's garage. Investigators wouldn't say whether there was water inside or the lid was closed. They did say the boy was clothed. This all started when Kohler's parents reported him missing around 5:20 this morning.
There's no indication that the door had been open or window open. And after searching the neighborhood, they were unable to find the child. So the next logical step, I believe, was just to search the house.
That's when HCSO Homicide Unit got called out. They separated and detained the parents, which is standard.
I got great-grandkids, and I don't know how they're coping with it.
A spokesperson with the Texas Department of Family and Protective Services told me, quote, I can confirm that CPS does have history with the family and that the child had been a foster child and was adopted in 2019.
Hopefully that, everybody gets the closure that they need.
Officials with Spring ISD, where Kohler went to school, released a statement to me. They said they are deeply saddened by the young boy's passing. They also said they're offering prayers to his family, as well as counseling for any students and staff that may need it.
That's so sad, y'all. That is so sad. So apparently the dad got off of work and got dropped off at home, and his front door was unlocked. So he goes in and he notices that his adopted son was not, I guess, in his room. And so, of course, he says, from what he say, he woke up his wife. They went looking for him, went outside looking for him. They weren't able to find him, so they called 911. Once the police got there, that's when they realized that it wasn't no intruder. You know, no one came in through no windows or nothing like that. So they assumed it wasn't an intruder, allegedly. But they go inside. They decide to check the house at this point. Well, they checked the house, and unfortunately, the little boy was found in the washing machine. Now, I'm with BG. Dad just seemed a little too calm. Adopted dad, may we add. And he's been adopted since 2019. So I think they need to be checking with them a little bit further. I think once the autopsy comes, we will know a lot more. So, of course, I will be following this story just as well. Now, I wouldn't be surprised, y'all, at all, if something happened with the parents doing something like this. I wouldn't be surprised at all. Because we have seen it on my show. We've seen it on other shows several times. Shout out to Just Jay, AFC Podcast, and shout out to Make This Go Viral TV. Y'all make sure y'all go check that lady out, and make sure you go check that gentleman out, okay? And they are on YouTube. And Just Jay is actually my mentor, so check him out. But, you know, this is very strange to me. It's very strange. Something ain't right. Something ain't right in the sauce. Something ain't right in the sauce. Audrey, you're right. This is very crazy. It's very, very crazy. So, like I said, I will be keeping y'all updated on that. And we're going to go ahead and get into this next clip. Like I told y'all, we're going to go ahead and run straight through them. After this clip, we got a commercial. And we have our talent for the night, which is T Villa. For those that did not see the show on Saturday, in studio at Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio, baby. Make sure y'all go check it out on YouTube, or you can check it out on Facebook just as well. And also you can check it out on IG. You check it out on IG. So let's go ahead and get into this K-9. Do y'all remember when I did that story? When did I do that story? It was a while ago, about the K-9 that went after the woman and attacked the woman. I think they was stealing or something. And they took off. They got out the car, jumped out the car, and took off running. And the K-9 attacked her hair. And she had a big old bald spot in the middle of her hair. So this is another K-9 situation that attacked a man. And this damn K-9 done took out his eyeball, y'all. It's gone. Chewed up his arm. This is ridiculous. Y'all might as well shot him. Shit. Don't not kill him, but shot him. Here we go.
Man loses an eye after a traffic stop and then an encounter with the Gainesville Police K-9. Good evening and welcome. I'm John Brown.
And I'm Deborah Cho. Officers say Terrell Bradley ran from them and needed the dog to track him down. Tonight, Bradley is speaking exclusively with Fox 35's Stephanie Buffamonte.
The K-9 has been taken off the job. I spoke with a man who was attacked by that police dog. He believes it was way too aggressive and wanted to share his story with us to make sure this doesn't happen to someone else.
When it grabbed me, it didn't let up. He wasn't acting like a dog that had any control over himself.
30-year-old Terrell Bradley is now missing one eye, and his hand was chewed up after a K-9 attacked him following a traffic stop.
Yeah, I feel like nobody shouldn't get pulled over on a traffic stop and leave without an eye and get ate up by a dog.
Gainesville police said an officer tried to stop Bradley for a traffic violation 2 weeks ago. The officer said he saw contraband and believed Bradley was acting suspiciously. When the officer patted down Bradley, they say he attacked the officer and ran away. They say there were loaded guns in his car. The officer ran Bradley's name and found he was a convicted felon. Officers started looking for him with a K-9, and the police dog found him hiding behind the bushes when the dog took him down. Bradley tells me he ran because he felt the officer was being aggressive from the start and he felt unsafe.
Y'all need to train people to, despite what they see, despite what they run up and check on you, whatever they run behind you and they run your tag plate and information, so now they feel like because you passed or whatever, they got to treat you a different way. I just want to be that voice and be like, I feel like those people need to be treated fairly too.
The Gainesville police chief released a statement saying, "Let me begin by saying it is never the intent of our officers to injure anyone we encounter. We understand that this incident has brought up many emotions and our neighbors have questions." He went on to say because of the seriousness of the injuries, they reviewed the case and decided the K-9 needed to be temporarily removed.
I'm just blessed. I'm blessed to be here. I'm happy to be here still, to be able to talk and just try to make sure it don't happen to anybody else.
The Gainesville police chief also said in a statement they are going to review their K-9 deployment policy and get input from experts and residents. Reporting in Gainesville, Stephanie Buffmati, Fox 35 News.
Okay, y'all. This is crazy. Audra, now this is what you call crazy. Now, these officers are using these dogs as weapons, you might as well say. Sue them and the dog too. They had to take the dog off the squad, baby. The pressure is too much pressure. It's getting hot in the city. So they like, let's take this dog off the force. He is a little extra. Y'all just not noticing. I'm sure they've been noticed that, you know. But let's just play. I want to play devil's advocate for a moment, okay? Let's play devil's advocate. He got out the car. He ran. They said they saw contraband or whatever, however they said it. They probably saw some weed. Some drugs. Basically some drugs. So that's what made them pull him over. And then he gets out and he takes off running. He could have been shot. But they decided not to shoot him. So they took the dogs on. They weren't finna run that fast. They like, forget that. You know what I'm saying? So okay, I hit the mute button on purpose. I tell my kids to be quiet. But I definitely feel like if he can sue, he should. But I don't know if he can sue off of this one. I don't know. You know, I'm surprised that they even took the interview. I mean, I definitely would have took the interview. You know, I don't think that they had the right to do this to this man. They knew how dangerous these dogs was. You know, I feel like a foot pursuit should not go on. I feel like police chases and vehicles should not go on because it's always somebody else out there in the streets that they can harm and they can kill. Get into a horrible accident. You know, get the license plate and let them go. You get the license plate, you'll be able to catch them. Now, can you catch all of them that has a license plate? No, but you can catch who was registered to and threaten them. And once you threaten them, they'll get to talking. Now, BG said it was excessive. It was definitely excessive. I'm not disagreeing with that at all. A dog should not attack to kill. That's attacking to kill. That's like putting the dog on pit bull. Y'all see how these pit bulls be attacking these kids sometimes and kill them, and adults too. And they die from it. So no, I definitely don't think that this should have happened. But at the same time, y'all, don't run. Deal with your issues at hand. Because when you run, you don't know if you're going to die. And it's just that simple. When you're driving down that street and you got everything in your car that ain't supposed to be in your car, and you got warrants or you got a suspended license or whatnot, and you get pulled over, take it. You decide to go out there and drive, and you knew you was wrong for driving. You knew the consequences. So take that charge. Don't run. Because if you run, you're going to die. Possibly. Nikki said, I agree. Just go and take that charge. Just go and take that charge, baby. Go and take it. You'll get out. You got some weed in the car. You got a suspended license. And let's say you got open container. You got liquor. And you got your kids in the back seat and they ain't got no car seat. You'll get out. They letting murderers go on the bond. You'll get a bond. Just make sure you be nice to people so they come get you. Or make sure you got some money so you can bail your own stuff out. But I'm telling you. Yeah. Oh, I forgot one. You right, Nikki. No insurance. No insurance. Just ain't supposed to be driving at all whatsoever. It is okay. You will get out. You will get out. And you will get out alive, hopefully. Hopefully you will get out alive. We got some people, and y'all know. Y'all been watching my show for a long time. Tanisha Chappelle, she didn't make it home. You know, everybody don't make it home when they go get locked up. So your best bet is just to do right, okay? Just do right. And if you just find out that you just can't do right, try not to go to jail. Just try not to go to jail. Because you just don't know what's going to happen. And our next, I'm going to go ahead and get into our commercial. But our next story is a prime example. A prime example of why you should just not go to jail. Just say forget it. The Georgia girl here in Georgia falls out of patrol car and dies days later. Oh, that's coming right up, y'all. It's coming right up. Y'all don't want to miss this, baby. I'm telling you. I got the full body cam footage, okay? The full footage from beginning to the end, baby. So we got some clips on this. We got quite a few clips on this, okay? So let's go ahead and get into these commercials, get into our talent, and don't go nowhere because I'm mad about this one. I'm mad about this one because this shouldn't have happened. This shouldn't have happened at all. And somebody needs to pay for this girl's death. Somebody. Here we go.
Let's celebrate for the ones who going through it and they feel like they can't make it out the storm. Let's celebrate. Let's have a toast for the homies down the road and for the ones who dead and gone. Let's celebrate to the fact we finally made it, even though we had a couple niggas hating. Let's celebrate, even if we ain't got a reason, shit, just celebrate. Feels good, we finally made it out. Having these dreams about 16s all on my granny couch. A couple mics in a pop filter at my mammy house.
Yeah. Cause ain't no telling what you lying for. Listening like damn, what you lying for. Wish you shut the fuck up, don't wanna hear no more. Cause I ain't with the bullshit, so you gotta go. I'm counting down seconds till you out the door. And don't ask if I trust you, I'ma tell you no. And you don't even gotta tell me what you lying for. Cause I ain't with the bullshit, so you gotta go. Stop that crime when you lying, trying to play a role. Always answer with a yes, but it's really no. Or always trying to tell me no when it's really yes. It's funny how you do the most and make me trust you less. Girl, we grown, I don't really got time for games. This song probably about you, but I ain't saying names. Be trying to play me for a fool, make me hate you came. You need a red nose, I don't trying to be my main. Yeah, you always innocent when you be telling it. You not a teacher, why you testing my intelligence? Lips move, but everything you say irrelevant. And you not making no better or making sense. Unfortunately, girl, this seem like the end of the road. You say I'm giving my attention to these other, but that ain't got nothing to do with what you lying for. And I ain't with the bullshit, so I gotta go. Cause ain't no telling what you lying for. Listening like damn, what you lying for? Wish you shut the fuck up, don't wanna hear no more. Cause I ain't with the bullshit, so you gotta go. I'm counting down seconds till you out the door. And don't ask if I trust you, I'ma tell you no. And you don't even gotta tell me what you lying for. Cause I ain't with the bullshit, so you gotta go.
See what Bay up to real quick, man. I ain't heard from him all day. Damn. See me the voicemail? I hope she ain't doing that. Don't do this. I cry. Just go up to her job and see if she there. Do not cry, bro. I know that ain't her. That is her. This got me fucked up. This got me fucked up. Bitch, what is you doing? You in here with T Villa? Mr. Everything Big Buddy Little. Look at what you saw, boy. You grew since the last time I seen you. Baby, what is you doing? What are you doing? Oh, God, I come on, man.
You saying that's the truth, either take it or leave it. Them fairy tales that you telling, girl, I can't believe it. Don't give me your apologies, my baby, you can keep it. Ask me how our future looking and I can't see it with you. And when you gone, I won't even miss you. Ain't no effort in your lies, that's the first issue. Oh, you don't respect my mind, I gotta forget you. I don't even wanna you or with you. You can't play a player, I'm the slayer. Fabrication for no reason, I don't even care. I've been peeped the funny, then I'm well aware. Girl face it, your replacement, she right over there. I'm tired of you and it seem like the end of the road. You damn right, my phone book full of other. Told your stop lying about a month ago. Cause I ain't with that bull. Now I gotta go. Cause ain't no telling what you lying for. Listening like damn, what you lying for? Wish you shut the fuck up, don't wanna hear no more. Cause I ain't with the bullshit, so you gotta go. I'm counting down seconds till you out the door. And don't ask if I trust you, I'ma tell you no. And you don't even gotta tell me what you lying for. Cause I ain't with the.
What up, though? This the homie T Village, Detroit's finest, and I'm kicking it on Hits 92.3 with my homegirl, the Missus, on PGT time. You know how I go down.
They do this. That way it did. That what T Villa did. Shout out to T Villa in the building, baby. That was a very, very good interview. You guys gotta go and check it out, okay? You have to go and check it out on YouTube. Great, great interview. We had so much fun. We played games. We did some crime shows. And it was just all around love. All around love. So shout out to T Villa. Y'all will be seeing him soon. And we're going to get into our next topic. All right, y'all. The girl that fell out the car. The patrol officer car. Here we go.
On the GBI investigation into the death of Breonna Greer. She's a Hancock County woman who suffered critical head injuries after falling from a Hancock deputy's cruiser.
Late this afternoon, the GBI reported the door she fell through was never closed or locked. That news came just a couple of hours after her family and friends asked Sheriff Tomlin Primus for answers in the case. Camila Williams breaks down the day's developments.
Some people in Sparta came with frustrations and questions, but weren't satisfied with what they heard. The Hancock County Sheriff Tomlin Primus spoke to set the record straight.
We're trying to give the Greer family answers.
Hancock County Sheriff Tomlin Primus tells protesters about the night what happened to Breonna Greer. About a dozen people stood out in front of the Hancock County Sheriffs demanding answers into the death of Breonna. Her sister Lottie Greer was devastated about her passing.
I just want justice for my sister. Whatever happened, it happened. We can't take that away, but we want to know what happened.
GBI agents found the passenger side door Breonna fell out of was not shut all the way. Breonna was handcuffed in front of her, and the deputy thought he shut the door. Just this morning, Sheriff Primus told us he believed the back seat was child locked.
Now, how she got out of the back of that vehicle, we're in the process of trying to get a clear understanding to give answers to the family, just as well to the public.
However, some people who were at the protest believed Greer shouldn't have been taken to jail.
In place of locking her up, they should have called EMS to the scene so the EMS could sedate her and transfer her to the hospital.
Primus did speak directly to the family.
My condolences to the family for them losing their loved one. That's basically what I want to say to the family.
Now, we've requested the dash cam video of the arrest. Sheriff Primus says since the case is still under investigation, he can't release it. In Sparta, Camila Williams, 13 WMAZ News.
More on the GBI's findings. They say two deputies handcuffed Brianna, put her in the cruiser through the rear driver's side door and closed it. One deputy thought he had closed the passenger side door but hadn't.
Minutes later, as the cruiser headed to jail, the driver realized Greer was no longer in the back seat. The GBI says they are still investigating. Earlier today, Sheriff Primus told us as far as he knew, his officers did nothing wrong.
That's all I can say is, if this ain't some doggone Mad Dog 2020, shit, I don't know what to say. How in the hell did this girl get out the car? You know, we want to know, how did she get out? She's not supposed to be able to get out the back seat of the car. Well, they ain't closed the door. And the crazy part about it, y'all, is I actually have the full body cam. And you will hear the officer ask, did you close the other side of the door? And the officer said yes. So let's get into a few more other clips, y'all, before we get into the body cam. Okay? Here we go.
Tonight, the GBI released body cam footage of an arrest that led to a woman falling out of a patrol car. Good evening, I'm Christine Spiro. This afternoon, family members demanded accountability for Brianna Greer's death. The state says Hancock County deputies failed to properly close the back door. That resulted in Greer falling out, resulting in serious injuries. She ended up dying at the hospital 6 days later. Now, we want to warn you, some of this footage is hard to watch. This video you're about to see shows the moments before and after Greer fell out of the car on July 15th. Body cam footage from Hancock County Sheriff's deputies shows a visibly distraught Brianna Greer, who can be heard telling deputies she had not been drinking before they carry her to a patrol car.
Get off me! I ain't broke no law! I ain't broke no law! Get off me!
At one point, a deputy prepares to use a stun gun to subdue Greer outside of the car.
I know how to get it, bro.
Take me! You can take me! You can take me! I don't care! I don't care!
Get up!
I don't care! I don't care!
Seconds later, they put Greer in the back of the car and shut the door. Less than 3 minutes later, deputies leave the scene with Greer in the back. After driving for less than a minute, he pulls over, gets out of the car, and finds Greer face down on the side of the road, just yards away from his patrol car.
Yeah. We don't need ambulance.
Moments later, another deputy steps in.
Take the cuffs off. Sit her up. Sit up. Sit up, Brianna. You all right? You got some water? No. Yeah. Here you go.
About a minute later, you can hear the deputies questioning how Greer got the back door open.
How did she jump at the car? Don't be unlocked in the back.
The video ends with deputies still trying to get Greer to wake up. Now, prominent civil rights attorney Ben Crump is now representing Greer's family. He and Greer's family held a news conference earlier today to demand the deputies be held accountable.
It seems to be because this was a mentally ill black woman in Hancock, Georgia, that somehow she's irrelevant, that you can just sweep her death under the rug. Well, Miss Mary, Mr. Marvin, we won't let them sweep your baby daughter death under the rug.
We still don't know why police arrested Greer in the first place. You can watch the entire body camera footage on our website, Fox 5 Atlanta.
You ain't got to watch it on their damn website. You can watch it on PGT Tab, baby, because I got it. I got it. You ain't got to go nowhere else. I got it for y'all. Don't even worry about it from the beginning to the end. I have it, and we will be showing it tonight. Okay? Tonight. Now, the young lady said, the little news broadcaster lady, she said she don't know why they arrested her anyways. Well, I'm going to tell y'all what happened. Okay? And then y'all going to hear what happened. Wouldn't treat an animal like this. Outrageous. Did y'all see how they just dropped her legs? Just dropped her like she was nothing. You drop cats like that. Well, actually, they'd be a little bit more careful with the cats. But anyway, so she had mental health issues. And she came to her parents' house on that shit. And I ain't talking about the shit. I'm talking about the mental health shit. She was on that type thing. I see it done froze me up a little bit. Let me take this banner off. Okay. So apparently she came there. She was tripping. So they called the police. They called 911. That's what they called, 911. Police officers came, and the parents wanted them to take her to the hospital. Not because she was hurt, but take her to the hospital because of mental health, illness. Okay? This girl got kids and all, y'all. She got kids. And as they're taking her out of the home, she kicked them. Because they had her like down on the ground, like holding her, and she was kicking her. And as soon as they kicked them, the officer said, I ain't gonna even tell you what the officer said. You gonna see on the body cam, baby. You'll see on the body cam. So let's go ahead and get into this next clip. We got 2 more clips, y'all, before we get into the body cam, okay? Y'all don't want to miss this body cam, baby. This body cam gonna make y'all mad. Here we go.
When Breonna Greer came to her parents' house earlier this month, they knew she was having a mental health emergency. So they called 911 and deputies arrived from the Hancock County Sheriff's Office. Hours later, Greer was in a coma, and less than a week after that, she was dead. Officials say she fell out of the back of a moving police car.
And if nobody don't realize what I'm going through or what we going through, I feel sorry for y'all because we love her regardless. Unconditionally.
Greer's parents say their daughter suffered from schizophrenia and was speaking erratically. Her family says they had called 911 in the past and gotten EMS assistance, but this time officers detained her.
They thought she was going to get some medical help, not be treated like a rag doll.
The Hancock County Sheriff's Office is not commenting, but according to the Georgia Bureau of Investigation, after deputies put Greer in the patrol car, they never closed the door before driving off. Officials say 2 deputies tried to put Greer in the car on the rear driver's side, but she lay on the ground, refusing. So one of the deputies walked around and opened the rear passenger door. Once Greer was in the car, the deputy mistakenly thought he closed that door, and they drove off. Investigators found that Greer was placed in the back seat, handcuffed in the front of her body with no seatbelt.
That we trusted them and that we thought that they were going to do the right thing and take her in. And if I thought that wasn't going to be, I would never call them.
If they had done their job, Brianna would be alive today.
Greer was a mother of 3-year-old twins. Tonight, her family is calling for an independent autopsy. Blaine Alexander, NBC News.
All right, y'all. The body cam coming up. It's coming right up, but we got to get into these questions first. These comments, I'm sorry. Okay, Auntie said, I'm sorry, y'all. My phone was going off. Auntie said, how they didn't know that the door wasn't closed? The light comes on when any of the car doors not closed. Talking about they looked back and noticed she wasn't in the car. This some bullshit. I say it for your auntie. But when y'all, I'm telling y'all, the body cam has no filter at all. Okay? And it's coming up. It's coming up. Dead wrong. BG said dead wrong. Yes, dead wrong. They just treated this girl like she wasn't shit. Basically. That's what they did. Treat her like she wasn't shit. Mom and them thinking that they finna take her to go to the mental hospital or to the hospital. But Something happened when she kicked this officer. The officer said it. And I'm not going to tell y'all what the officer said. I want y'all to hear it yourself. That's what I want. But this is sad. This is sad that us as Black women have to go through stuff like this. Like, they have no regards for women at all. They thought she was drunk. They said they smelled alcohol on her. She said she hadn't drunk nothing. Told them to give her a breathalyzer. Here go the next clip. This is the last clip before we get into this body cam footage, y'all.
We got about 90 pages of reports from Hancock County Sheriff Tomlin Primus, and they go back years and cover more than a dozen incidents. They describe Brianna Greer's troubles with mental illness and drugs, clashes with her parents, and DFAC's concerns with her 2 young daughters. Now, all that led up to the night of July 15th.
This report says her parents called the sheriff around 12:30 in the morning and said she was beating on their door. Deputies said she seemed to be drinking, and her parents asked them to take her to a hospital. But the report says Brianna refused to go. She sat on the ground, then curled up in a fetal position. The deputies cuffed her hands in front of her, the report says. That's when the deputies say she told them, quote, she was not going to jail and that she was going to kill herself when she gets to jail. The officers carried her to the cruiser, the report says, but had to stop once because she was kicking them. An officer threatened to use his taser and she responded, "Tase me." Finally, the record says they got her alone in the back seat and began taking her to jail, charged with public drunkenness. But as the cruiser started moving, the driver wrote, "As I turned to see what Brianna Greer was doing, I hear the passenger side door open." Officers wrote they stopped and found Brianna face down in the grass by the side of the road. The driver wrote, "I called her name and tapped her. However, she was unresponsive." The sheriff's office then called Grady Memorial Hospital in Atlanta. That's where Greer died last Wednesday.
Now, the records do not describe whether the deputies used any further restraints on Brianna in the back seat or how she got the cruiser door open. Before she was injured, the reports say deputies advised Brianna's parents to go to the Hancock County Court last Monday after her arrest to get her committed to a long-term facility. The family is planning a protest for Brianna tomorrow at 10 a.m. at the Hancock County Sheriff's Office. Back to you at the desk.
Thank you, Camila. We did request dash cam and body cam footage along with the incident report and did not receive them.
The GBI is still investigating Brianna Greer's case.
But don't worry, I got it. I got it, y'all. I got the body cam footage, okay? And it's coming up next, okay? It's coming up next. Now, before we get into that, I want to say this. When you have mental health issues, why isn't the people, the mental health people, we have resources. God put resources, which is people, therapists, all of them. Those are God's tools for us. Okay? Why aren't those people being called out? Why do the police have to come? The police is not equipped to handle this, apparently. Every time the police officer get mad because they feel disrespected, they ready to kill you. They ready to go ahead and just put you on up out of here. The last heartbeat. You the last heartbeat. Okay? And then on top of that, let's go to her getting out this car. I'm not understanding why they didn't check the door. Did they really forget? I don't think so. You know why I don't think so? I'm telling y'all why. Because they said on this clip, the clip that I just showed y'all, they said that the officer said he turned around. And when he turned around, I hope y'all listening to me. He said when he turned around, he heard the check on Brianna, that he heard the door open. And he said he ended up noticing she wasn't there. I'm telling y'all now, he's a bald-faced lie. And you will see on this clip, these body cam footage, you will see that he is a bald-faced lie. As long as you pay attention. If you pay attention, y'all, you will see he's a bald-faced lie. And when we come back, I think it's on this clip right here. I'm not for sure. But if it is on this one, I want to see who all pick up on it. Why do the missus say he's a bald-faced lie? BG said California has mobile that do not include the police. There you go. So, y'all, here we go. We're going to go ahead and start the body cam footage. Let me take the banner off because the body cam footage is being showed now. We have 3 body cam footage clips, okay? Here we go. This is number 1.
I'm not drunk. I haven't had anything to drink. I haven't had anything to... No, you can give me bring your breathalyzer. Bring out your breathalyzer. Bring out your breathalyzer. Bring out your breathalyzer. Ah! Bring out your breathalyzer. Bring out your breathalyzer. Ah! Ah! Get out of me.
Now you can get charged.
Get out of me.
You don't walk.
Okay, y'all. I'm sorry I had to stop it. That was 38 seconds, okay? So we're going to have to play that back. But it was only 38 seconds. But did you hear what he said? He said, now you finna get charged. She was kicking him. So they still at mama in them house, apparently, allegedly. They still at mama in them house. Why mama and them ain't came out there to see why baby crying and screaming like that, I don't know. But they still at mama in them house. They bringing her to the police car. And she says, she kicks him. She kicks him. But mama and them thinking that she finna go to the mental hospital. And when she kicked him, the officer says, now you finna get charged. Pay attention, y'all. Pay attention. Here we go.
I'm not drunk. I haven't had anything to drink. I haven't had anything to... No, you can give me bring your breathalyzer. Bring out your breathalyzer. Bring out your breathalyzer. Bring out your breathalyzer. Ah! Bring out your breathalyzer. Bring out your breathalyzer. Ah! Ah! Get out of me.
Now you can get charged.
Get out of me.
You don't walk. Grab him.
Ah! Get out of me! Get out of me! Get out of me! Get out of me! I ain't broke no law. I ain't broke no law. Get out of me!
Hello.
Get out of me! I bet you I hang myself as soon as I get in there. I bet you I hang myself as soon as I get in there. I don't care. It's more than one way to kill yourself. I know what you told me. It's more than one way to kill yourself. Yeah.
Trying to get up here.
No. Y'all better knock me out. And I got a flint. I sitting in my heart.
Come on, Bruce.
No, why my brother?
I know how to get around.
Take me. You can take me. You can take me. I don't care. I don't care.
Get up.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
Ain't nobody gonna take you.
I don't care. 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 I don't care.
You got the other side closed? Yeah. Yeah. My damn Bluetooth. My Bluetooth. That thing on my ear. It should be flesh.
That's not for y'all. That's not for y'all. That's for them officers. They see that she going through something. And he got the nerves to look for his... And y'all finna see how long he looked for his Bluetooth. Y'all finna see. He looking for his Bluetooth now. Okay? It cuts off with the officer and the other officer helping him look for the Bluetooth while this young lady is in the car. Now, I don't know if y'all caught it. But we got some... First of all, we got some new people in here right now. Thank y'all for joining. Right now, we are looking at the body cam footage of the young lady here in Georgia that fell out of the police car. She was detained because she kicked him, but they originally came to the house because she had mental health issues, and her parents called for them to come get her and take her to the hospital. Were on their way taking her out because she was going crazy. On their way taking her out, she ended up kicking them, one of the officers. And the officer said, now you finna get charged. So then they actually took her and dropped her by her feet. We can't see the other guy that got her by her head and her chest and everything and her arms. We can't see him, but we can see the other officer that got her feet. And he just dropped her on the ground. Told her to get up. She said, no, she ain't getting up. He decides to pull out his taser. He said, I know how I'm going to get you up. Pull out the taser. She said, tase me. Tase me then. He acted like he was tasing her. He said, nah, I'm not going to tase you. She also said, I don't know if y'all caught this, she also said that once she get to the jail, she's going to hang herself. So this let them know that this girl got issues. You ain't got time to look for no doggone Bluetooth. Auntie said, then when he closed the door and he knew that the door wasn't shut, he would have opened it then and reshut it before they walked away. Okay. And Auntie, I saw when you posted that comment, and you posted that comment at, before they actually said what happened. So I don't know if y'all heard this, but when they got her in the car, they closed the door. One of the officers asked the other officer, is the other door closed on the other side? That officer said yes. Okay? Now, we finna get into the second clip. The second clip, they still looking for this damn Bluetooth. Okay? They still looking for this Bluetooth. I want y'all to see everything. Everything. I wanted y'all to see from the beginning to the end. This was a story that I couldn't just play one clip. I couldn't just play two clips. I couldn't do it. You got to see it all. This is crazy. This should not have happened at all whatsoever. And just imagine how these parents are feeling because they're the one that called the police. They called 911. I don't even want to say the police. They called 911. And look what has happened to their baby. Here go the second clip. After this second clip, we got another body cam clip. And then we have one more story, and then we're done for the night. Here we go.
Let's see this shit. All right, anyway, he said, what now? I don't know, it fell out when we were pulling it around. So, can't breathe, man. Everybody here somewhere. Everybody here somewhere. ain't gonna worry about it. All right. Now what you saying about the light?
No, I just said you said flashing.
Yeah, it should be a little black thing with a little blue light flash. Oh, you know what? It ain't gonna be flash because you went off. I'm thinking. Oh, you know it. Nice. Yeah. Oh, there you go, right there.
What? All right. Okay, will your dome light come on in back there?
Yeah.
Cut your long light and sight you down.
All right. All right.
Now she's supposed to be in the car with him, y'all. They done found the damn Bluetooth. Let me take it down. They done found the Bluetooth.
Be en route to the SO.
Now she in the car with this officer.
We get them out. It's gonna be 146,211.
mileage 146-211-0058.
All right, I'm sorry, y'all. That cigarette wasn't supposed to be shown. I wasn't paying attention. BG said the parents said the paramedics usually pick her up. So why they didn't show up this time? That's quite odd. It is. It's very odd. Very, very odd. So I'm going to jump straight into the third clip, y'all, so y'all can see what happened at this point. This is the last clip. So this is literally all the clips, okay? It was one whole clip that was 9 minutes long, 9 minutes and 3 seconds long. And I chopped it up into 3 clips. I did not cut nothing out at all. Okay? So here's the final clip. Pay attention, because this gets crazy.
Run. Yeah. We don't need ambulance. Brown. Hey.
Now y'all see how far he walked? And you mean to tell me he just happened to turn back and look and see that she ain't in the car no more? You ain't hear nothing. Let's start this over.
Run. Yeah. We don't need ambulance. Brown. Hey, I'm out by myself. You won't call the ambulance.
She's still breathing. Go ahead.
27, hang on.
She getting up. Your back door.
Hang on, 27.
Send Grady to their location.
She all right. Sit up. Sit up. Go ahead, sit up.
You need to check out.
Yeah. She jumped out the car.
That female said just jumped out the vehicle.
Take the cuffs off. Sit her up. Sit up, Brianna. You all right? You got some water?
No. Yeah. Here you go. I can't see.
Go ahead.
I'm getting in 1018. 27, heck off. Send Grady 1018. You want to take off?
Yeah. How did she jump out? The car don't supposed to be unlocked in the back. We did do a report. She's fine. You got your light?
No. Yeah. Say something, go. How great coming in from Hickory Grove side off Show Road.
Yeah, she can see my finger. She just don't know what you got. How your back door? But that's we write a report and just say, you know, like you said, you got it. Back door. We want to, you know, but we good. We good. Just keep it check.
That was stressful.
Brianna.
Oh.
She fine. Yeah, she fine. She breathing. Brianna. Come on, this Deputy Prime. Come on.
I ain't got nothing in the car, no water, no.
Don't worry about it. She fine. Oh, I got a little bit. Hold it right here. Hold it right here. I got a little bit more. I take it over.
And that was the end of the footage. I'm in shock. I'm just in shock. I am, what they call it, flabbergasted. Like, he didn't even have no water. They don't have anything. He asked them for 2 things, and he said he ain't even got it. How in the world are they supposed to save us? I want to go back to Charmaine's comment. Hey, Charmaine. Charmaine said, can't watch this, not understanding why her mom and dad haven't came out of the house to see what's going on. So now, hold on, y'all. Okay, so now they want to know what happened to their daughter. If you have came out the house, your daughter would be alive. Exactly. I agree 100%. She would be alive. No heroic measures to save her. Blubbering idiots. That's what they was. Some idiots. And he's talking about she gonna be okay. She gonna be okay. How she get out the car? Oh, she gonna be okay. And this girl died 6 days later. But like Charmaine, now mom and daddy want to know what happened. Why y'all didn't get y'all? I'm not on mute. I almost said something. I almost said why y'all didn't get y'all old asses, but I ain't mean it. My brain just be saying things, and then it just happened to come out. I ain't mean it. Why them people didn't follow them? You just gonna let them go with your daughter? Why you ain't follow? Why you ain't come outside? Did you not hear her screaming? Or you just heard her screaming and was like, oh, we go through this all the time. This ain't nothing new. But now y'all upset. Just go on and put up a GoFundMe. GoFundMe like the rest of these black folks do. Put the GoFundMe up, collect your funds for the 2 kids that she got left, so you get them taken care of and everything. Just go on and do that. All this extra stuff that y'all doing, it don't even do it. The state needs to take over this case. I feel better with it. This is ridiculous. I'm constantly bringing these clips over and over and over and over again. Same shit, different day. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. This story really bothered me. And y'all know I try my best not to cover too much stuff in Atlanta. I really do. In Georgia, I don't like to cover a lot of stuff here because I live here. You know what I'm saying? But for something like this, I had to bring. I had to. BG said they could have driven her to the county ER on their own when EMS didn't show up. Damn. Oh, that was you trying to say. She said this first. I'm sorry, y'all. I was supposed to put that up first, but anyway. But this is just crazy. Like, y'all, it's so many mental health people. So many mental health. Where they have these issues and they don't have nobody to come out. I'm not going to say they don't have nobody. They do. They just don't get caught. They just don't get caught. But they have them. Do they have them everywhere? I'm not sure. Charmaine said, now they looking for answers and looking for a cash app, a cash payout. Thank you for sharing. Oh, you're more than welcome. So if you happen to see a GoFundMe, y'all know. Everyone knows that you cannot get out the police car. That's the thing, Audra. They're saying that they left the door open. I'm not understanding how this officer did not see that this door was open, even when he pulled off. How do you not know a door is open? Even in your regular car. Even in your regular car, you know that the door is not closed. But you're able to pull off in a police car, and I know something is not right. Something is not right. Okay? It's not right. I'm agreeing with everybody on here tonight. And thank you all. Thank you all for joining tonight. Nikki said, I seen the door open when they was looking for that Bluetooth. Yes. I have seen this clip a total of three or four times. Yes, that door was open, Nikki. You are correct. But still, how do you get in the car and not hear the door open? I mean, not hear it open and not notice that it's already open when you're pulling off. And not only that, she was making so much noise. And y'all decided to look for this Bluetooth. What y'all think, she fell asleep? I mean, even if, let's just say, when they was looking for the Bluetooth, okay? Let's just say she did fall asleep. Let's say she was fucked up and she fell asleep, okay? Even after they got that Bluetooth, you would still think by him walking to that car, he's going to look to see if she's back there. You know what I'm saying? You're going to look to see if whoever was in your back seat, if they still in your back seat. BG said, all the parents featured tonight are different from me because I wouldn't be calm and speaking to anyone or have a camera in my face. I'd be going ham. Something is wrong. You are right, BG. Something's not right. Something's not with all the stories that we covered tonight. Even the man that the doggone K-9 took his eye out. Something ain't right. Something is not right. If you got one K-9 acting like that, baby, you got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 K-9s acting like that. This is sad. Yeah, I learn so much daily by me doing PGT time. I let a lot of people know that I felt like I was sheltered growing up. And watching PGT time, doing PGT time rather, it shows me why my parents shelter me. I see why. They ain't want me to see this stuff. And it's even worse now. All we could do, y'all, is just pray for these families. Pray. That's all we can do. So that concludes our segment for the young lady that fell out the car. Of course, I'm going to continue to follow this story just as well to bring it to y'all. But I got one more, baby. I got one more. Now, y'all know our PGT time. Our PGT time is for our Black community. Okay? But sometimes, baby, sometimes I got to bring up other folks. I got to. It's a must. Okay? It's a must. And this is one of those musts. Okay? Y'all got to see this. Y'all got to see this. An attempted eviction. Attempted. I know y'all like, them is attempted. What you mean attempted? How's it gonna be attempted? It's an eviction. It's an eviction. No, baby, this was attempted. Attempted on a white girl. I had to show it. Here we go.
Middle Lakes woman is praising her Ring doorbell system tonight. This is why. Take a look. She was able to stop her very own eviction in the process. That's why those people were there. That woman tells ABC Action News reporter JJ Burton, it turns out all of this was a big mistake. One she says would not have been caught if she did not have her Ring doorbell.
And that's the voice of Jennifer Michelle through her Ring doorbell camera. The three people you see at her door, 2 deputies and a locksmith. Jennifer wasn't home at the time. She was on her way to lunch with her mother and daughter. Her husband was at work. She asked the men what they were doing, and they replied,
we're here to finalize the eviction.
And you can hear Jennifer get a bit worked up because she has no idea what they're talking about.
What eviction? It was posted a week ago. It was posted last week. On my house? Yes, ma'am.
You can see one of the deputies then walk to the front of the house to check something out. The other deputy then asks for her name, which she gives them.
I told my mom, I'm going to my house. I'm going to go check it out.
She's still on the Ring camera with the deputies.
You can tell that they messed up.
This was after they already drilled her lock, locking her out of the house. Jennifer gets more upset.
I am caught up on my bill. Nobody has served me an eviction notice.
And you can hear the men in the background looking at the house number and agreeing they're at the wrong place.
Yeah, I think it's 4-3.
What the is going on?
Jennifer made it home in time before they left. She was relieved that they figured it all out before it was too late.
We do apologize. We have the wrong house.
And they also brought her lunch. And she wants to make it clear that she's no longer upset, but she hopes that they don't make this mistake again.
I mean, this is a huge mistake to make. I would think that the rental company and the police officer would compare notes to make sure that they are at the right house.
And she's thankful to her husband for making them get the Ring camera.
I thank God for that.
JJ Burton, ABC Action.
All right, y'all. Y'all heard that. Y'all better make sure y'all have y'all Ring cameras. If y'all ain't got y'all Ring cameras, I don't know what to tell you. Okay? Those are so important. Ring cameras are important. I don't know how many times I can say it. I'm going to say it one more time. Ring cameras are important. So if this young lady, and y'all, I'm doing other things at the same time. I want to show y'all something before we get off the show. But if this young lady would not, okay, if she did not have that Ring camera, she would have came home with all her shit outside. Sad to say. All her stuff would have been gone. Nikki like, I love mine. Nikki, I love mine too, baby. I love my Ring camera, baby. I love it. You know, it's so helpful for anything. When I tell y'all anything, okay? So if you do not have one, please invest in a doorbell Ring camera. They definitely work. Okay? So this is something that I want to show y'all before we get off. It's 3. Let me show you these pictures right quick. I forgot to show y'all these. This is the young lady, Brianna. This is Brianna, who was killed by the police officer, I'm going to say allegedly. But this is her. She was the one that was in the police car. There's another picture of her. And this one right here, Brianna. So rest in peace to Brianna. She the one that fell out of the police car, which we just finished talking about. I'm sorry. And Ben Crump is taking over the case. I'm just not too sure about Ben Crump no more, y'all. I used to always say, call Ben Crump. Call him. After the whole Tanisha story, I don't know if we should be calling Ben Crump, but that's just my personal opinion. Okay, we ain't gonna even get into all that. Wednesday, we will have the family of D Wood. D Wood is from Detroit, Michigan. I do not know this family, but they are from the Detroit area. From Detroit, and he is a barber. He owns this barbershop. Okay, he is a barber. He owns this barbershop. He is now missing. If you've been following me on my Facebook page, you probably have seen the picture of him on there. He is missing. I cannot stress it enough. He is missing. Okay. And the family is coming on Peachy Tea Time on Wednesday so that they can bring some awareness to what's going on. And they're going to have some things that they have to say. That's all I'm going to say. They got some things they got to say. So I did speak to them today. So they would definitely be on Wednesday. They were supposed to be doing a meeting today with the detectives. So hopefully they'll be able to tell us something when they come on the show on Wednesday. But this man, his name is David Woodger. His nickname is D Woods, and he is in Detroit, and he is missing right now as we speak. He is missing. So with that being said, if you are in the Detroit area and you happen to see this man, because we are still all praying that he is still alive wherever he is, and you happen to see him, please call 313-596-2221. Again, 313-596-2221. His nickname is D Woods. D Wood. And his name is David Woodger. He owns this barbershop. He left the barbershop. They are aware that he left. He got in the car with someone that he knows. And he never made it home, apparently. So, with that being said, everybody, please, please, please pray for this family. Pray for him, that he will be found. Lord, pray that he be found. Okay? Because they said this man is very, very much well known in Detroit. Okay? He's very much well known. So please, 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 if y'all see him, if y'all know him, please make sure that you call that number that I just told y'all, okay? Because his family is looking for him. Please don't forget to download the Hits 92.3 ATL app, okay? If you are unable to watch me on Saturdays, you can definitely hear me, baby. You can definitely hear me on the app, on each and every Saturday from 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern, okay? So please make sure you go ahead and you get that app downloaded. What's next? Cash App. All right, y'all. My Cash App is $Kier17. Each and every time y'all donate to me is going straight back to Peachy Tea Time. This stuff is not easy, y'all, especially mentally. It's not easy, but just putting the clips together. You know, I can easily go to YouTube, pull up the YouTube, not know if it's going to buffer and all of that. I don't even got time to deal with all of that. So I take my time and I do all what I got to do. I can't tell my secrets, but I do all what I got to do. I do pay for each and everything that y'all see on here, okay? I pay for it all, okay? Each and every month. So some of the stuff I have that I pay for a whole entire year. So it's not cheap at all. It's not free what I'm doing. So anytime y'all want to give me a donation, please feel free to do it. I also have my products for sale still. I have the lip gloss, which Auntie just ordered some. Miss Barbara, she just ordered it. Peachy Kisses. This is her second one. So Auntie knows. She knows this Peachy Kisses lip gloss. Baby, this ain't nothing to play with. I assure you, you order one, you're going to want another one, okay? It makes your lips so soft. It really does. And it's the twist cap. So you ain't got to worry about it all coming all, lip gloss coming all out on the side. You ain't got to worry about that at all. Now, I use lipstick a lot, so that's why it's pink. But this is actually clear. And it lasts a long time. Auntie can tell you, vouch for that. She can tell you. So make sure y'all get that. I still have the pajamas, the sexy women pajamas available. What else do I have? I have the t-shirts, the hoodies for peachy tea time. I have the unapologetic t-shirts. I do have another t-shirt line that's coming out just as well, which is for Peachy News, my crime t-shirts. I had to go revamp. I can't bring y'all just anything. So I have to go revamp it, okay? So we are getting that revamped right now. Y'all, I got so much good stuff coming up, baby. I'm going to leave that cash up for y'all. I will leave it up for a minute. But when I tell y'all I got so much stuff coming up for y'all, I've been working. I've been working hard in the pay, baby. I've been working so hard since these kids been gone. So I'm telling y'all now, I got some stuff coming up, okay? And the stuff that's coming up, I promise you, you do not want to miss. You do not want to miss. Y'all gonna be like, damn, the missus, you doing it like that? Dang, I ain't know you was doing it like that. Yeah, baby, I'm doing it like that. I'm doing it like that. I sure am. Mm-hmm. Yes. So one thing I can say is when God put this together, again, you can't fail. You can't do nothing but climb, all the way to the top, baby. And when you be like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know. I need some help. I don't know what I'm going to do. Don't worry. If God got it, He going to bring all them people to you to help you. And I thank God for each and every person that has came in my life. Okay? That has came in my life in this last year. I'm going to say 2 years. I'm going to say 2 years because I was on another platform. Okay? And those people follow me from that platform to this platform. And so I thank them. I thank them so much, y'all. I can't say it enough. Remain humble. Be kind to people. Be nice to people. Because when you do all of that, which is the requirements to get to heaven, that ain't all the requirements, there's some more. But that is one of the requirements to get to heaven. When you do all of that, I promise you, people going to come to you and just love all over you because you're loving over them. Okay? And most importantly, besides, y'all know where y'all can find me at. Peachy Tea Time on all platforms. Okay? All platforms, Peachy Tea Time. There you go. Now, back to what I was saying. Like I always say, let me take this down. And let me put my last, there you go. Thank you for joining. But like I always tell y'all, at the end of the day, I cannot say it enough. It's not subscribe to my page. It's not share this video. It's not make sure you like it. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. It ain't none of that. What matters to me the most is this right here. And I'm finna put it up for y'all to see it. This right here. If you know something, say something. Because that's the only way, baby. That's the only way that we're going to make our community, our environment better for us to live in. You know, the one that's doing right. The one that's out there working hard doing what we're supposed to do. Those people. That's the only way. So if you know something, say something, get these people up off the streets. Why the missus? Why we gotta get these people off the streets, the missus? Please tell me why. Want me to tell you why? So we could get our reparations. Bam! Get their asses off the streets, we get our reparations. I don't know how many times I gotta tell y'all, but it's the truth, it's the truth, it's the truth. I love y'all so much. Thank you for all the support. And I will see y'all on Wednesday. Please come back on Wednesday and support this family with me and Jason. And then we will see y'all on Friday. And Friday, we got a different type of show just as well. We got us another guest who the police did wrong, treated him like he an animal just as well. But don't worry, I got the body cam footage on that too, baby. And this ain't even make it to the news broadcast. That's how the missus doing it in these streets, baby. I get it in. I get it all. Don't worry about it. Come watch me. You ain't got to watch the news. Come watch me. I tell you what's going on in all your black folks community, okay? Until then, watch my babies. And goodbye. Good night. I love you.
Return. Please return. Please return. Please return. Please return.